And...
Okay, when you talk, just make sure you kind of project towards the microphone that is dramatically hipster looking.
Yeah, I know. I like how they do that. Oh, go!
Oh, balls!
Alright, so this is happening. So yeah, definitely... this is the first track.
Yeah. It seemed more exciting.
I kind of missed that other track that had the Acclaim things on it.
We'll do that one next. Peace. Enjoy rolling. 1994 Ford Explorer.
Yeah, these Ford Explorers are true to life. They suck.
Every thug in my hood used to drive them. I'm like, yo, man, I got that Explorer.
I mean, I say that. I mean, I drive a Blazer, but I mean, come on. I think if you ask most people, would you rather drive a white Ford Explorer or a white Chevy Blazer? I think like 9 times out of 10, unless they're like a high school girl, they're gonna say. I knew like 8 high school girls that had white Blazers.
Maybe
shout out to Mandy Brooks and her white Blazer.
Do you really think that they drove it because they wanted to, or because
their daddies bought them? Yeah. This wasn't like their hand-me-down from their folks. I mean, maybe it was, but I'm pretty sure they wanted those cars. That was like, I don't know. I mean, obviously, that's just. I'm not trying to project that stereotype. I'm not trying to project that stereotype onto all Ford Explorer drivers. That's just my experience in life, you know.
That's okay. Go ahead. Stereotype all 3 of our listeners that drive Ford Explorers.
People that drive white Ford Explorers like to eat watermelon.
That's a little bit of a different stereotype.
Is it? I don't know what you're talking about. But also, Ford Explorers. I don't know. I had a Taurus. My first car ever was a Ford Taurus wagon, aka the cliTaurus. I don't know. Anyway.
Good times.
Yeah, exactly.
Back in my original gamer group, we're all like 17 and we're going to all the tournaments and shit, and there was only one of us who had a car, and it was a Ford Taurus that we called the Tank, because we used to just pile like 16 nerds in it, and that thing was so heavy it couldn't fucking turn.
That was great. I had that car. It was my mom. That was a hand-down. That was a hand-me-down. It was my mom's car, and it was like, it wasn't just the regular Taurus wagon either. It was like the SL or whatever was the. Not the nicest, but like, you know, the nicer, and it had like a crazy cool. I don't know. I drove that car.
Oh, get the fuck out of my way!
Where's the button that? Oh man.
Press Y.
That's all right. That's all right.
It's all right. I'll take my vacation.
Yeah, I had I drove that car till it actually melted. I was a kid and I was like partying in like warehouses out that we used to go sit around and drink and do nothing at, and the police came, and these people piled into my car, and they were like, "Oh, we gotta get out of here!" And I drove, and I had got an oil change earlier that week, and they forgot to put the oil in, and the transmission melted.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So this is an Acclaim game.
Yeah, not highly acclaimed, but
acclaimed with a K or 2 Ks that look like 1 K. Is that what it is?
I think it is one really fat ass K.
Fat K.
Oh shit! You cheated more. See, this is what the reset button's for.
Right.
Shit.
How'd you get stuck? It was you did it and you were backwards.
Yeah.
I'm sure that I'm gonna run off a cliff at some point here, so I wouldn't worry about it.
They will make
There's no cliffs. Oh, so this is the Acclaim lab.
Yeah, the Acclaim map. I mean, if you gotta pay tribute to your roots.
Yeah.
He's on fire.
It's a big. All right. Oh yeah, NBA Jam as well.
Yeah.
Oh man,
right.
NBA Jam was my jams. Yeah, we were talking about Turok. How much I loved that game. It was like psychedelic Jurassic Park.
Did you ever put in, there was actually a code called
Disco?
It was like,
well, I don't remember Disco, but I just remember it was very Was it disco? Is that
Yeah,
what
and
it
it
was?
would make all the weird fucking, or maybe you typed in disco.
It was as though, yeah, it was like you were on acid.
Yeah, there was crazy lights in the sky. You could put in slow-mo code at the same time, people would run slow motion. I remember there was this time I got freaked out so much that I put the game down and I shot a guy in the neck with an arrow, and he shot this fountain of blood in slow motion, fell over backwards, and kicked another like 5 feet along the ground, all in slow motion while random colors are appearing in the sky. Oh my god, I thought it was... And of course the screaming in slow motion, so it's... I was like, oh god, a Wookiee! It was terrible.
That's pretty sweet. I don't remember whether that game was... It seems like that and like Tomb Raider was Tomb Raider another Acclaim, or was that different?
I should know this, but I don't think it was. No, that was Crystal Dynamics or whatever.
They seemed like very similar games to me as someone that didn't really play a lot of games. And yeah, did they make a Turok like movie?
God, I hope not. No, they came out with comics and they came out with 4 novels that were fantastic and really sad.
That's how much I'm like not a game type person. Is that like, did they do a Turok the Dice for Hunter movie? I mean, obviously. Tomb Raider they did with
and it is still the highest grossing video game movie adaptation of all time. It's Angelina Jolie and The Critical Life, whatever the first one's called.
Angelina Jolie Womb Raider. She likes other people's babies. she's coming to get those babies.
That's pretty good.
I know, right? I thought of that like 2 years ago, and I just...
Dollar bin, been saving that line all this time. Like someday, someone.
Angelina Jolie Womb Raider coming at you. I should be a writer for Mad TV. They could make a 10-minute sketch out of that.
They would,
man.
yeah.
Oh, downshift is okay.
Double tap L and you'll
I mean, you just start over.
Shit.
Anyways,
I'm gonna do this. We used to do this thing back in the good old days where we call it the victory swerve, or the last lap. You gotta end the fucking lap basically backwards. You can see if I can't ace this. I'm so far ahead of your ass.
Yeah, I kind of goofed it.
Yeah, at the last second.
I was doing all right there, and it wasn't so bad, but I was laughing uncontrollably at the thought of
a woman
of Angelina Jolie spelunking in a to steal an African baby.
These are mine. Oh god. Or see, I always thought of her as like a Pokemon trainer, and she's getting like one of each nationality, and they're like, gotta catch them all.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. This game's not too bad. I like the X-ray car.
I know.
I don't really get it, but I think it's pretty cool.
It's pretty rad. I don't know. It was during that weird artsy phase. I mean, I've showed you all the weird artsy titles on Dreamcast. They were pretty out there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this has been Dreamcastguy on behalf of Scattermind Central and Dollar Bin by the Dollar Bin blog. Signing off.